Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we're going to dive right in because I have a fun show for you today, so you might want to stick around till the very end. European regulator releases consultative paper on MiCA standards for crypto asset service providers, and the MiCA standard was the standard we'd recently discussed about from the European market that a lot of countries were talking about, and even a lot of investors and those involved with the Ripple case following it closely had mentioned maybe would America pull up that same standard. So either which way, we're kind of following that a little bit closely too. But the European Securities and Markets Authority, the ESMA, European Union's market regulator, released a consultative paper on markets and crypto assets, the MICA, and the mandates on July 12th. It was the first of 3 consultative packages the agency expects to publish and concerns technical specifications for crypto asset service providers, the CASPs. So entities that are already licensed are presumed under MiCA to be generally capable of providing crypto asset services, but they will be required to provide additional information in the form of notifications to the national competent authorities, the NICAs, of the country that they are registered in. The paper sought feedback on regulatory technical standards and implementing technical standards for notifications from CASPs. The ESMA also sought feedback on regulatory and technical standards for CASP authorization applications, handling complaints, and managing and preventing conflicts of interests. Finally, comments are open on the ESMA regulator's technical standards for disclosures to NCAs by entities planning to acquire shares in a CASP. Also, crypto miner Hive drops blockchain from name in a pivot to the AI. So as a lot of fintech companies are dropping blockchain and they're going with distributed ledger technology, or DLT, so are a lot of other in the industry as they pivot to AI and Web3 as well. Also, Silk Road linked Bitcoin worth $300 million was moved by U.S. government on-chain data. The U.S. government previously sold 9,861 Bitcoin for $216 million in March, and now 2 wallets tagged as belonging to the U.S. government and linked to the Silk Road seizure of crypto have moved over 300 million USD in BTC from the Silk Road seized assets. Also, Russia's digital ruble gains momentum for launching a CBDC project, and that's pretty exciting, as well as recently India Reserve Bank, the RBI, has been advancing its plans for a digital rupee and engaging with 18 countries to explore cross-border transactions using a central bank digital currency, CBDC. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das emphasizes the potential of CBDCs to enhance cross-border transactions to save USD reserves. And that is very exciting as well. We're going to connect that right back here. Ripple unveils its platform for governments to launch CBDCs. And then you have, let's see here what's happening. Right directly from the foreign and Russian experience of blockchain digitization for central bank financial and tech, you have in the first half of 2018, the Bank of Russia's Novosbank Innovative Laboratory conducted research on testing the possibility of cross-border settlements using the Ripple platform. The system technology assumed that the settlement participants had special accounts opened in national payment systems and addresses in the Ripple network. Reflection of operations in national payment systems could be performed both after each transfer and at the end of the trading day or a certain intervals. Based on research results, it was concluded that the Ripple's platform can be considered as the basis for starting work on creating a system of cross-border settlements, provided that the following organization legal and technical issues are resolved. And again, that's something we said, once this case is over, we're going to see Ripple and XRP launch like we've never believed. But used for XRP transfers are equivalents of fiat currencies issued by each participant. Determination of a mechanism for reconciling balances between the accounts of Ripple participants and national payment system. The use of embedded cryptographic solutions on the Ripple network. Development of a procedure for determining cross rates for the internal currency of Ripple XRP. And again, maintaining correspondence directories between the addresses of accounts of Ripple network participants and the accounts of banks they serve in national payment systems. And it still gets better and better. Ripple powering Indian Bank's digital rupee project. You have right here as well. Oh, let's go back for a second, because you have a partnership between Ripple and the Kotak Mahindra. And then what does that mean? Ripple improves access to India with Kotak Mahindra Bank. And you have here directly from Kotak Mahindra Bank to accelerate cross-border remittances with RippleNet. And then again, directly following them on India Media, you have Ripple launching CBDC platform for the development of CBDCs and stable coins. And they're also expressing an example from Surunjal Whips Jr., the president of the Republic of Palau. So again, all the connections just keep going back, and it's massive. Even though we've discussed a great deal of this, as far back as 2019 and 20, it's great to refresh on some of this from time to time. Come back and remind those of us who have been here for a while, or those of you who are new and still following this channel. Again, guys, it's very exciting. Hold tight. Ripple and XRP are massive, and I think once we get past the lawsuit, once there is a public statement saying that it is solved, it is resolved, the case is over, it is ended, Ripple won, something to that effect, however they legally are going to come out and publicly state this, that's when I believe we start moving very, very quickly. And guys, I'm bullish from years and years of research on this project, and I think we're very near the finish line. Thinking back to when Brad Garlinghouse said, this was not a sprint, and I think he was correct with that it was a marathon. And I really do believe we're seeing the finish line up ahead in the near future. Again, guys, it's not financial advice, it's for entertainment purposes only. But as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. 1 year equals 365 possibilities. Much love, and we will catch you in the next one.